great, and I had to come out here to do my best, and I did. Well, not my best, but I did.
Personal best 10.81.
Today, the question is simple but explosive. Should a legend step aside for a phenom? Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce earned her spot the hard way. Top 3 at trials. That's the rule. That's the system. Yet the chatter won't stop. Fans want the future now. They want Tia Clayton, young and blazing in the lane that belongs to Jamaica's greatest. It's not just a roster debate, it's legacy versus momentum, merit versus sentiment, the stopwatch versus the storyline. We've seen this movie before, only the cast has flipped. A nation built on sprinting pride is split in two, and every opinion comes with heat. Is it compassion or pressure dressed up as progress? Shelly followed the code. Tia chased the wild card. One succeeded, one fell short. That's sport. But the calls keep coming. The tone gets louder, and the stakes rise by the day. If history really does rhyme, what happens when the ending isn't polite? Go back to 2008. Shelly was the unknown. Veronica Campbell-Brown was the icon. The country begged for discretion. Let the champion run. Stephen Francis said no. The rule was the rule. Shelly kept her lane. Then she shocked the world. Gold in Beijing. A dynasty was born. The lesson? You don't edit the script after the trials, you run it. Fast forward to now. The roles are reversed. Shelly is the standard. Tia is the storm at the door. The same whispers return with new voices. Make room. For the good of the team, but the principle hasn't aged a day. Earn it or wait. That's what protected Jamaica through every era. Break it once and you break it for everyone. And yet the pull of the future is powerful. The hunger for new fireworks is real. Is this a loop we're trapped in, or a test we must pass again? Jamaica's selection code is brutal in its simplicity. Place top 3 at trials. No favorites, no backroom deals, no emotions. That clarity came from hard lessons. It protects trust, it protects athletes who don't have a megaphone. Shelly met the standard. Full stop. Arguing current form over final placing sounds smart until you try to apply it fairly. Who decides form? Who measures potential? The clock did. On the day it mattered. What fans really want is an exception that suits today's storyline. But exceptions metastasize. They become precedents. They muddy the lanes. If a legend can be pushed out after qualifying, a newcomer can be pushed out tomorrow. The rule is the shield. Without it, confidence cracks. Teams fracture. That's not drama. That's damage. So the choice is clean or convenient. Which one builds champions when the gun fires? Tia Clayton is electricity. Young, fearless, efficient out of the blocks. Composed in the drive. She looks built for finals, not just heats. She speaks like a worker, not a headline. I've been working my butt off, and you can see it. The chase for the Diamond League wildcard wasn't hype. It was a plan. It nearly landed. When it slipped, the emotion told the truth. This mattered. That authenticity is why fans rally. She reminds them of the last time lightning struck. She represents tomorrow with today's speed. But she also respects the code. No handouts, no shortcuts. That's why this is so compelling. The athlete everyone wants to promote is the same athlete saying, "Let me earn it." You don't manufacture a star like that. You let her break the door on her terms. And if she's truly inevitable, what happens when inevitability meets a closed gate? Track is ruthless because it's honest. You can't scheme a lane. You can't lobby a finish. Still, we try. We invent narratives. We bend sympathy into strategy. We say, it's for the greater good. But fair to whom? For every famous name, there's a grinder who hit the standard with no PR machine. Rip their chance away and you announce something ugly. Popularity beats placement. We've seen similar arguments with medical exemptions, race delays, timing quirks. Each one helps one athlete and hurts 7. That's the math. Fans feel the heartbreak. Athletes feel the rules. You want a program that outlasts any one runner? Then protect the principle, not the personality. If the sport is selfish, it's because the lane is singular. But fairness makes that selfishness tolerable. Remove fairness and you don't have a sport. You have a vote, and votes don't stop watches, do they? There's talk, always talk. Maybe MVP shifts Shericka Jackson to one event. Maybe a lane opens, maybe strategy overrides static rules. Maybe. But rumors evaporate under bright lights. If a backdoor existed, would Tia have chased the wild card with that intensity? Would her voice have cracked after missing it? That looked like a one-shot window, not a secret hallway. Speculation is entertainment. Selection is evidence. Clubs optimize medals. Federations safeguard process. Those missions intersect, but they aren't the same. And when fans blur them, chaos enters. Could strategy shuffle events? Sure. Should it rewrite trials? That's a different storm. History says Jamaica doesn't need smoke and mirrors to mint champions. It needs pressure, clarity, and patience. If a slot opens, fine. If not, the path remains straight. And the straight path produces monsters. What kind of monster does patience create here? Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce isn't just a name, she's a standard. 2 decades of finals, medals in every color, reinventions that defied age and logic. This last lap is personal. It's the right to finish as she lived, competing, not conceding. Asking her to step aside isn't a small favor. It's a rewrite of her ending. Legends don't owe the future their place. They owe the sport their best. She gave that at trials. She earned the right to close the book herself. If she falters, the track will say so. If she flies, we witness a curtain call worthy of the crown. Either way, the answer should come from the gun, not a group chat. And deep down, that's what even her critics respect. But respect is quiet. Pressure is loud. Which one will she hear when the blocks click? This system hurts because it works. Trials compress a season into seconds. One race can shrink a dream or explode a career. Tia missed. Shelly made it. That's the ledger. Harsh, clean, final. It's also why Jamaica arrives at championships battle-ready. Everyone who boards the plane passed the same fire. That credibility travels. It wins relays, it scares heats, it keeps the pipeline honest. For Tia, the message is not wait politely. It's come back harder. She will. You can feel it. For Shelly, the message is simple. Own the lane you earned. For fans, it's a reminder. The sport gives clarity, not comfort. And clarity is addictive. You may hate the result today and still love the rule tomorrow. Because when your favorite wins under it, you won't want asterisks. And when the future finally breaks through, you'll know it was real. So here we are, the farewell and the forecast sharing one stage. Shelly's last dance, Tia's first roar. The present holds the baton for one more exchange. The system has spoken for now. Time will speak next. Maybe Shelly writes the perfect final chapter. Maybe the clock refuses sentiment. Maybe Tia turns the next season into a takeover tour. All 3 can be true in sequence. That's the beauty. Jamaica doesn't choose between legacy and future. It demands both, on their days, by their times. Keep your eyes on the start and your heart on the finish. Because when destiny moves, you won't need a committee to tell you. The stadium will. And when it does, you'll feel the ground shift. Ready for that? Because the next gunshot might change everything.